How you guys doing? I'm starting with a smile today. Zakaria here, Z the Truth, Spiritual Arc. Um, it's all about creation, change, elevation, moving to the next level, discipleship, spirituality, transformation. I'm here today. Uh, it's been a little while, but I'm back again just to give some more information, just to bring us something to help elevate us, to help lift us up, to help lift our spirits, to help us to know that we're going to be okay. That is stuff to smile for, that everything we going through, everything we endure is for a purpose, is for a reason. Um, Last couple of times, like I said, I changed it up with the videos. I don't really read my writings, but, we talked about being enough. We talked about uh, community at one point. And I think the last one we talked about was the mountain, getting out of our way. Today, I want to talk about making a choice. Just making that choice. Finally, sitting down and realizing that, we got to make a choice. And that choice is not easy. The choice is difficult. But the choice is to change. You know, I make a choice. We all make a choice. And I think we most of us, we come to this crossroad and we're living in really, really difficult, strange times right now. A lot is going on in the world around us, and it can be scary. It can be challenging. It can be discouraging. It can be a lot of things. But at the end of the day, we have to make a choice. I made a choice. I made a choice to finally change. And I hope we all make that choice to change. But I'm here to tell you today, to encourage you, that when we decide to make that change, and I'm thinking, I'm not 100% sure, but this is some of the stuff that I might have discussed in the previous videos. But when you make that true decision from the soul, from your gut, to actually make a change for that transition, for that transformation, it's not easy. You gotta leave a lot of things behind. And it's gonna sound crazy when I say this, and a lot of people might push the button to turn it off. But you gotta leave a lot behind. Because to get to that next level of where God is trying to take us to, and I don't know if that turns some people off when I said God, but I told you, discipleship. I ain't trying to pretend anymore about what this is really about. But when we're trying to get that push and that shift to that next level, everything and everybody might not be coming with us. And that's hard. Sometimes it's lonely. And that's hard. Sometimes it's confusing. And that's hard. Sometimes it takes a lot of time. And that's hard. But you got to press through. As long as this is the decision that you're making wholeheartedly, then you got to just go through with it. Don't give up. I was thinking, like I said, and I don't know how deep this one going to be today, but, I definitely was thinking, and I was putting things in perspective, and I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, where are we? Where am I? Self-evaluation that I do all the time to evaluate my life, where I'm at, where I want to be, where I'm going, who's going with me, who's traveling with me, who's pulling me down, who's pulling me closer. And we got to really, evaluate that. I was talking about something in some of my writings. For some of y'all that know my writings, I got a writing called addiction. But I'm going to talk to you about something called withdrawal. See, a lot of us, while we go through this journey of transformation, we're going to go through some serious withdrawal. And for some people watching the videos, we all go through different addictions in life, whether we're addicted to some type of narcotic, whether we're addicted to some type of food, whether we're addicted to some type of, um, you know, I'm sorry, it's a little bit rated R, but pornography, whether we're addicted to lust or any of those things. They're all addictions. And we always look at addictions and we look at recovery and we look at those things and we be like, okay, somebody goes to withdrawal. We think of an addict, somebody who might be on some type of drugs or alcohol, and withdrawal is withdrawal. It's real. So we got to really evaluate when we make that decision, to say, I'm going to do different. I'm going to change different. I'm going to go against the grain. I'm going to follow my mission. I'm going to follow my purpose. I'm going to follow that voice inside me that's telling me I am more. I'm destined for greatness. Comes with a cost. All those things that prohibited us from being able to reach that potential, we got to get rid of them. We got to just erase them, just like erode them away. But the addiction comes with that. And withdrawal. I meant to say withdrawal comes with that because the addiction is the beginning point. But we got to be truthful with ourselves. And we got to be willing to endure that withdrawal. And what does withdrawal feel like? It feels like a cringing in your soul. You got a craving for these things. Whether it's, a craving for attention, a craving for that alcohol, a craving for that marijuana, a craving for that intimate or sexual encounter that distracts us from what we're trying to do, that craving for that money, but that money that you're chasing and it's killing your soul, that craving for even, like I said, for those of us who, like I said, with this social media or whatever I'm doing here, I think it's social media, it's not a craving for attention, for the likes, but there's some people who want a craving for people to give them likes and all these different things we crave that aren't aligned with our purpose and the things that we're trying to do, but this toxins for us and poison us and destroy the being that we're trying to manifest to be. We got to get rid of them. We got to understand that it's not okay. We got to make a decision and a choice. What are you going to follow? Are you going to follow your peers and your friends that guide you down the road to destruction? Are you going to follow your own desires and needs and want that's not aligned with your true purpose that's going to make you the best individual that you are? Or are you going to follow and make that decision to surrender to that voice, to that calling inside you, to that call for greatness, to that spiritual calling, to that call for healing, to that call that's going to make you greater than you ever been, to that call that's going to create generational change for you and your family and many people that you don't even know. To that call of surrender and turning away from all those things that don't push you and make you be the best version of yourself. It's not easy. As I talked about before, about community and about aligning yourself with individuals is going to help you help you rise to the occasion of where you need to be. I made a decision. And it wasn't an easy decision, and it's a hard decision. You need to make a decision. We all need to make a decision. And I know inside there's a decision that's always burning in your head. That decision to turn away. That decision to sit there and deal with your trauma. Deal with the reality of things that hurt you, that cause you pain. Deal with yourself. Deal with your brokenness. Reach your maximum potential. Make a decision. Make a decision today to be different. Make a decision to say to not follow the herd. Make a decision today to be an individual that is definitely seeking true purpose, divine purpose. Connect again, connect to those that will help you rise to the occasion. And understand this journey is not an easy journey. It's not. It's hard. But be consistent. Be true to yourself. Be real to yourself. Don't feel bad or, sad or uncomfortable because of the fight that goes with your soul. Because it is a fight. It is a journey. But you can do it. Like I can do it. I don't know how powerful this was. This was a short one, It wasn't real crazy. 11 minutes. I'm going to stop it in a second. I just want to let you guys know, like I said, we in this together. But make a decision. Make a decision and stand by your decision. Make a decision to change. Make a decision to be different. Make a decision to stand up and stand out from the crowd and be you. Because only you can change your life the way you want it to be. Listen to that voice inside you. Listen to the God that's speaking to you. Don't give up. Don't give in. Fight the temptations. Fight the demons. Strive for perfection. And make a decision today. Today is the day. I love you guys. I hope these videos really resonate to you. I'm really trying. I just closed my eyes because I was thinking real quick. I wanted to pray, but I'm really trying to make a difference and make an impact to as many people as I can. And I hope you guys do the same. Love you guys. Please let this impact your soul and make a decision to make a change today. You can do it. We can do it. We're not in this alone. Peace and blessings. Love you guys. Enjoy. Peace.